Hi everyone! Ha ha ha!
Hello. Welcome back
We're
to
back!
Unscripted. And we are on
Yes,
episode. What episode are we on?
I think we're on episode 9. Yeah.
Exciting.
What an episode.
I mean, when we
So,
started, I didn't think we would reach 9.
I thought it would
Not-
be just, like
Yeah.
a 2 episode podcast, but here we are.
Wow, for once we're committed.
We're so committed.
This is an
And-
achievement.
We're so committed that we are bringing another guest on this episode after we had Celine on the last 2. And now we have another guest. Joe, do you want to introduce our next guest?
Yay. So, we also just want to say that for those of you listening, if you would like to be a guest on our podcast, feel free to DM us privately, or you can DM our unscripted Instagram, which is
Unscripted.podcast.
no, it's just Pod Dare. Dare, you're the one managing our Instagram.
I forgot. It's been a while. But yeah, it's unscripted.pod.
Yes.
And no matter who you are, what your profession is, what your age, who you are, like we don't care. We just want to talk. Everyone is welcome, and it's a safe, open space. And yeah, we're open to any kinds of people. So
Yeah. So, our guest for today is Jeremy Evans. Yay!
Hello,
Hi, Jer.
hello. Hello.
How are you? How's it going? How's your life?
I'm well, I'm good, healthy, praise the Lord, I'm healthy. How about you? How about you
good.
guys?
That's good to hear. I'm doing okay for once. as okay as I can be during these times.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah.
What about you, Jer? No, Dare. Your names are similar.
Yeah, I'm also doing great. There, Jer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also doing pretty good, honestly. And yeah. So, Jeremy, do you want to introduce yourself so the listeners know who you are, what you do, what you study, and things like that? Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so my full name is Jeremy Evans Darmawan, but I usually don't use the Darmawan. Most people know me until the second name, the middle name. This year I'm 21 and currently in my last semester of medical school.
Ooh, medical school.
Mm.
I don't think we've ever had a guest who's in
No.
medical school. This is exciting.
is
we have
interesting.
questions.
Hmm.
I hope I don't.
Yes,
I hope I don't
we
disappoint. I
definitely
guess.
You'll be fine. Jer, during the pandemic, I've watched all 17 seasons of Grey's Anatomy. So I feel like I can go to medical school. Not really.
Okay,
I don't have
you
that
me
brain
beat in
power.
that category. I'm only until the 15th season because 16 and 17 aren't on Netflix.
Yes, it is now. It is now on
It is?
Netflix. Yes.
Wait.
They just uploaded it.
No.
They literally just uploaded all of the
Netflix
seasons.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Wow. Okay.
He's gonna be binge watching.
Oh, he's got a binge watching.
We love
Thank you
that.
for
Oh no.
So like a few weeks ago, I was testing out a VPN. So like I changed my location, my country location on my Netflix. So I got access to the
Uh-huh.
16. If I'm not mistaken, 16. And I watched all of that. And season 17 was out, but and then I could watch it. I could have watched it if I wanted to on soaptoday.com.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
it's like,
love
yeah,
that
it's
website.
a pirated website. If you
Uh-huh.
know, if you guys don't know, but like, so okay, this is something strange about me. I don't know. I mean, everyone that I talk to, that I tell about this, like looks at me funny because so I listen to everything. Um, like I speed up everything. You know, I speed up everything I watch or
Mm-hmm.
listen to. So on YouTube, I listen to videos, anything like podcasts, cooking videos, football, soccer, I was
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, any
That's
videos
so
like I
interesting.
listen to it in 2 times speed. And Netflix, I listen to it I watch it in 1.5 times speed. Like if there were a two times speed, I would listen to it, but sadly, the option isn't available.
Wait, I'm curious. Why do you do that?
Darren has thoughts.
Why do you do that?
Because I don't know. Like I can't really remember. Oh, wait, okay, wait. So during 2018 or so, during 2018, uh, if you guys know, 2018 was a World Cup year. So like the World Cup was going on,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
and so I'm not really a religious football or soccer watcher, but I would always watch the World Cup with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but and like 2018 was like the first time I really took notice. I guess I really got invested in football or soccer, and after the World Cup, I started to follow club football. So football, there's international and there's club, right? So like clubs are like
Mm-hmm.
Manchester United,
Mm.
Liverpool, Barcelona, Real Madrid, clubs like that. And internationally, it's self-explanatory. So
Mm-hmm.
after the World Cup, I started to be invested in club football, and I came across this um, YouTube channel. So he's like this. He's a Nigerian. He's a Nigerian that talks about football, and
Mm-hmm.
I know I found him interesting, so I just kept listening and listening, and he would do these like uh, hour long, sometimes 2 hour long. I mean, there were times that his podcast ran for like 7 hours.
7 hours. Wow.
7 hours. I think his record is like 8 hours. I think his record is like eight.
What in
We're
the
gonna beat it,
world?
Joe. We're gonna beat it.
No, we're not. I can't talk for that long.
We'll take turns.
Yeah. So like, I mean, so I would listen to his podcast like on my way to uni. Like this was way before the pandemic, right? Like on my way to uni, and then on my way back from uni. So yeah, I would listen to him, and then like it just doesn't make sense for me to like listen to it in normal speed.
Yeah.
You know, and so like
Mhm.
I just yeah. Since then, I started to watch things and listen to things in 2 times speed or like whatever the fastest speed is available. Okay, not the fastest, I guess, because
Okay.
three is my limit. Three is my limit. I can do 2.5, but three is my limit.
Mm-hmm.
Because like
I can't even do one.
when it gets to three,
Yeah. What?
because when it gets to three, you know, actually the pictures can't catch up with the voice.
Exactly.
Mhm. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wait, so you listened to our previous episodes, right?
Yeah.
So do you listen to those in 3 times speed or 2 times speed?
2.5. I'm telling the truth. I listen to you guys in 2.5 speeds.
Oh. Well, that's kind of like that's a good
Wait,
idea to like
wait.
save time.
Okay. I have another question. Does that mean that your surrounding is slower than your brain? Like, because I think that it does make sense that you want to speed things up, right? Does that mean the present moment is like so slow for you? I don't know how does that work.
I don't know. Like, it's like when I talk to people, when I'm talking to you guys right now, like I don't feel like you guys are slow, you know, or like when I talk to my family or my friends, I don't feel like I don't feel like you know like I'm the Flash, you know, I'm in this world like that's slow and I'm the only one that's fast, you know. I don't feel like that, but like sometimes like when you listen to a video, I don't know, it's just like it's kind of this like subconscious thing that you feel like, why is this guy talking so slow? You know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like especially
Yeah, you know, like I don't know.
I think especially if cuz like there's time frames on a video, right? So maybe that's why you feel like, oh, we should speed this up, cuz like if it's in real life,
Mm-hmm.
you don't have a timestamp.
Right.
Except if it's Black Mirror. That is so
That's
hard.
another thing.
But going back to Grey's Anatomy. I love talking about Grey's Anatomy. Darren, this is a side of me you've never seen before. My Grey's Anatomy side.
Okay. And I don't watch Grey's Anatomy, so I can't.
Oh, you should. Oh, Jared, would you recommend Grey's Anatomy to people?
Yeah. I mean, I watch it myself, so I mean, why not?
Because I feel like I'm 50-50. Like it's such a commitment to watch 17 seasons.
That's a lot.
True.
But like it's so good, but at the same time it's an emotional roller coaster watching that series.
Okay. I mean, see, for me, I don't get attached to things.
Ah,
So like, I don't.
that's my problem.
Yeah. I'm like a person devoid of emotion, you know.
Oh my god. Maybe that's why you're in medical school. No offense to medical
I mean,
students,
that's a story
but
for
like
itself, you know.
you
We
kind of
can make a whole episode on that on that.
That's very true. Cuz I feel like if you are in the medical field, you need to kind of be able to shut off your emotions for some things, cuz like for me, I get attached to people very easily. Well, kind of.
Mm.
So like I feel like if I am in the medical field and I see a patient and I care for the patient, and if something bad happens, I would just break down. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's good that you don't get attached too much. But I get attached to the Grey's Anatomy characters so much that whenever any main character dies, which is a lot of them, it takes me a week to recover.
That's a long
Oh.
time.
Oh, but like one character that I was really, you know, I was disappointed. Like I don't get attached to the point that like I get depressed or like sad. Okay, I get sad, but like I don't
Yeah.
get, you know, it's like not a, it's not as if like I'm just breaking up with a girl, you know, and like I get so depressed, and you know, it's not like that kind of situation, but like I get sad over it, like so. One character that I was sad about dying. A spoiler alert, you know. I mean, I won't say the name, but the plane crash joke.
I feel physical pain just thinking about that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm so sorry, Darren. Give us a minute to talk about Grey's Anatomy. No, Darren, this is a sign for you to watch Grey's Anatomy.
But I don't think I have the commitment to do 17 seasons. That's
But I
a
feel like
long
after
one.
a few episodes, you'll get attached. I know because we are fellow theater students and we get attached to things. You'll get attached to them, and then yeah.
We'll see.
honestly, I love talking about shows. I told Joe, like through DMs that I'm really a big fan of you guys. And my favorite episode was probably the Disney episode.
Oh, what
Thank
did
you
we
for
even talk
saying
about?
that.
I think. What did we even
Because I feel like that episode we were so all over the place because we were just too excited talking about Disney.
Yeah.
And because we
No,
have
that was
thoughts.
a good, yeah. Yeah.
So thank
You know, I wish I was on that episode because while I was listening to it, I felt like, oh my god, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about it with them.
Yes,
It's your lucky day.
we can talk about it.
But what's your favorite Disney movie? The ultimate question.
Disney movie. Oh my god. Oh my god, you can't put me on the spot like that. Cause like I forget things, like like I forget things. Like I'll
Okay, top three. Top
I'll
3.
store things. Okay. On the top of my head, like are these like the classics, like the Little Mermaid, Tarzan? Are the classics or
I
like?
guess
Mm,
just any Disney animated probably.
yeah.
Animated. Okay, so I guess Enchanted doesn't count. Yeah.
I'm so triggered by Enchanted.
Semi-animated.
I
Wait,
mean,
why?
It's
Wait.
half animated.
It-
I mean,
it
it's
is
partly animated. It's
Half
partly-
animated.
It's partly.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. We'll allow you to say Enchanted because it's biased.
But
I love
really,
Enchanted. So
was
yeah.
it? Is it actually Enchanted?
Oh no, I mean I would put
Maybe
Enchanted like top 5 or top 3, I guess.
What are the
Yeah.
the other?
But like I mean to name some of my favorites. Wait, is Frozen Disney or Pixar?
Disney.
Disney.
Okay. I mean, I think Frozen was impactful, but I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites, but it was impactful. What
Frozen
else?
1 or 2?
Oh, can I just one Frozen 1 because like Frozen 1 feels like so
Frozen
it
1.
was like it was such a trendsetter,
New. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I don't know. I it's not like I didn't like Frozen 2, but I felt Frozen 2
I-
was just lackluster.
I love Frozen 2 though. I like it better than Frozen 1.
Wow, really? Why?
The songs are better and I don't know. And it just makes my my ship towards Anna and Kristoff makes me so happy that they got engaged at the end. Spoiler alert.
I don't even remember.
Darren, have you not watched
Frozen 2.
Frozen 2?
I've watched it, but I don't
Okay.
remember anything because
Okay.
I think I should rewatch it.
Yes.
'Cause it was
I
like
think
a
I've
blur.
watched it like 6 times already.
Oh my god.
I googled
Okay, Jer, are you ready
Disney
with your
animated
favorites?
movies,
Mhm.
and I would
It's
say
dedicated.
top 3 would be in no particular order: Tangled, Moana, and no, scratch that. Tangled, Princess and the Frog, Mulan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's very valid. Princess and the Frog, though, so good. The music is so good.
I think it's
Mhm.
not. I don't think it's
And
talked
it's so
about enough.
underrated, too.
No, Big Hero 6 was also good.
Oh yeah,
feel
yeah,
like-
that one's
You know-
a good one.
I've only watched that once, though, I think. Yeah.
And I want to jump in on the whole live action Disney conversation.
Oh my god.
Please, I want to know your thoughts.
Go ahead.
All right, so I think they're like hit or miss. I think they're very hit or miss. So wait, let me open it up. You know, just so I have reference.
Well,
Disney live
in-
action.
In my opinion, there are mostly misses. I'm so sorry. There, I said it.
I haven't watched Jungle Book.
I have
Cinderella was good.
The best.
I didn't watch Cinderella.
I think the best was either Cinderella or Beauty and the Beast.
Aladdin? Are we?
Excuse me.
Darren, I am offended.
I love the
I-
movie.
The
If
live
if
action-
Mulan wasn't so bad, Aladdin would be bottom of the list for me.
Yes. Yes, I agree. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you.
No. I love Aladdin.
The
I feel
live
like
action?
Mulan would be under. Yeah, I don't. I like the live action.
I'm not gonna judge, but I'm judging.
Wait, what's wrong with the live action though?
Everything.
No, yeah, I mean the only good part about Aladdin the live action is I would say the
Prince
The-
Ali.
what's it called? Prince Ali. Yes, thank you. The Prince
Period.
Ali montage, you know, the song. I think that was the only good part of the movie for me.
Yes, I agree. I agree.
Okay, I think the whole movie is pretty good.
No, you know what, Jeremy? This makes sense because he hasn't watched Cinderella.
Yeah, I haven't watched it.
Alright. We'll reserve judgment.
Okay.
for a later date.
Because I feel like Friend Like Me is one of my favorite songs of the movie. And they made it sound so pop that it's weird. You know? I don't know.
Mhm.
Anyway,
And like what was the female empowerment song?
speechless.
Speechless. Okay, that one I should admit it was really weird, but I like the song. Like I think maybe like the song out of the context of Aladdin makes sense, like, but in context maybe it doesn't make any sense. But
Mhm.
I like the song as itself, you know.
Yeah, I'm all for, you know, female empowerment and everything, but when I was watching it, I felt kind of cringe, you know.
Yeah. But you know why the song is so great? Because the one who wrote that song are the writers of La La Land and Greatest Showman and Dear Evan Hansen. That's why it's so good. But like it just doesn't fit the storyline. But the songwriting is like good. But you know,
Makes sense.
you should just leave Aladdin to Alan Menken. Like please.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how crap Mulan was?
Yes.
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 Where should we start?
Honestly, like I don't get why, you know, just why.
Yeah.
So
Like-
many whys.
I exactly. I feel like I heard someone said they didn't include the song because it doesn't seem natural. And like that's the whole point of a musical. That
Yeah.
it's not real life. Mulan is not real life. And like they erased Mushu for what?
Mm-hmm.
If they're gonna add a
they-
witch.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any
I
That's
think
really
partly
weird.
also was I think a lot of people, especially like it came out like just around the time the pandemic was starting in Indonesia. So like the release was halted, you know, was postponed. So like I think there was a
Yeah.
lot of pent up, you know, anticipation, you know.
Yeah.
So like a lot of people was looking forward to it. So and then you know it's I guess I mean don't get me wrong, like even without
And then it
that
turned into
anticipation,
that, yeah.
it's still crap, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe that plays a part. and oh, wait, I'm trying to remember something. Something bad. Oh, the what I don't get was I don't understand why the movie. I know the movie is supposed to be like Asian. I mean Chinese. Like, you know. I mean the
Yeah.
whole the whole
Yeah.
I mean the whole paradigm is supposed to be Chinese in this Chinese war. You know, but like
Yeah.
why did the
Yeah.
live action movie have to be made in a way that is familiar to that is similar to an actual Chinese drama? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get that feel?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And also the sister.
Yeah. Also, the sister.
Yeah. I mean, the sister wasn't like it. She didn't really impact the story, so like I didn't really. It wasn't like such a big offense, I guess. I mean, it was like it was kind of weird, but I didn't really take much of offense to it.
Yeah. Well, how I took the sister is it kind of took away the urgency of the family wanting Mulan to get married. Cuz like
Mhm.
essentially why they want her to get married is so that they can continue the family line, right?
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
like why do they put so much pressure on Mulan when there's the sister?
She has a sister.
So like that completely took away the urgency of her having to be perfect to find a husband. Yeah.
You know, I just thought about this just now,
Mhm.
but could it be like they kind of changed the storyline? You know, when was the original Mulan released? Like the animated
90,
in the 90s, right?
94, I think. I forgot. But 90s, yeah.
All right, like the point is, it was in the 90s, right? Like maybe they changed the storyline to back to the female empowerment thing,
Mhm.
like like she don't need no man.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird. Like if you want to make it an action movie, then maybe don't name it Mulan and don't put it under Disney because like the Mulan that we know sings Reflection.
Yeah.
Right. My biggest gripe was just that they made it as if it was actually like a Chinese drama, like something you
Yeah.
watch like Jackie Chan or like Journey to
Like,
the
it's
West,
super
like that sort of
serious.
thing. Like it was like it's supposed to be from Disney, so like I expect like Disney quality production,
Yes.
Disney
Yeah.
quality storytelling, Instead, I mean like those Chinese dramas, they're good, but like they have like they have their own niche, I guess,
Mhm.
So like even though sometimes it can be cringy, but it's like oh, you get it because like it serves the genre, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, like but like if when you put like a Disney movie into like a Chinese drama genre, it just feels weird,
It took away the magic.
Totally.
Right.
Totally.
Yeah. Overall, I
Wait,
just
do
I
you
just
count
think live action
Maleficent as a
should.
live action?
I love Maleficent. I don't. Well, we've never had like Maleficent animated movie, so I guess it's like an original
Right, yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
If
But
we
I
count
love-
Maleficent as one of the live actions, I think that's my favorite.
I like the second one better though. I don't know why. I don't know why I love sequels.
There's only two, right?
Yeah. The second one is actually
Right.
really good.
Oh, the second one, I think I don't remember much because I don't really. I mean, I can rewatch movies I like, but like not rarely do I like rewatch something. But like I remember like cringing at the fact I think Maleficent turned into a dragon, right? That was like kind of weird for me when I watched it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, kind of. But I think I just love it because they really showed the love story between Aurora and Prince. What's the prince's name? Prince Philip? Was
I
it
can't
Prince Philip?
remember too.
Well, the
It
prince.
sounds like it.
Sounds like an Aurora Prince name.
Yeah.
Wait, okay, Jer, I wanna, cause we're in the topic of movies. I wanna talk about one movie that I'm sure you are familiar with, and I'm sure Darren is familiar with too, which is Into the Woods.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, Into the Woods is Disney. The movie version is Disney, right?
Mm-hmm.
And fun fact for everyone. Can I actually say this, Jer? Do you mind?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
So Jeremy was in a production of Into the Woods in our high school. And he was the baker.
Ooh.
So how is that like? Of course I
Nice.
have to make this like theater related. I'm so sorry.
Of course, Miss Director.
How was that like? I mean,
I wasn't a director.
I don't know. I mean, I guess it was fine. I guess, but I guess there
But
wasn't
would you
really-
count that movie as
I
one of
mean-
your favorites?
Oh yeah, sure. Honestly, before we did the what high school play production of Into the Woods. Honestly, I've never even heard of Into the Woods. But like after watching it, I really liked it.
You were the baker, right?
Right? Yeah.
Okay. No, because I just forgot. Okay, I'm done with the musicals now.
Mm.
So, Jer, I have a question. Sorry, I'm talking a
All
lot.
right.
How is medical school during the pandemic?
All right. So, pretty. I don't know. It's bittersweet, I guess. Because on one hand, your scores are better, your grades are better. But on the other hand, you lack that what do you call it, interaction, the social aspect of it,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
because obviously in medical school there's a lot of theory, but there's also the we call it clinical skills, like how we talk to the patient and stuff like that. And like it's not only the theory, but we also there's like how do I explain it? It's like like inspections, like examinations and physical examinations done on the patient, so that takes practice, and usually we would do it on a mannequin that's provided by the university. But because we're currently in a pandemic and everything is still done online, so usually like we so that's kind of hard to learn. So we usually honestly we usually just like skate by, and then later we just like studied one day before the examination, the one day before the test, and then we just practice. Then like we use instead of a mannequin, I mean at least me. I mean a lot of my friends use different things. They use dolls. They print some of them print like actual like bodies.
That's cool.
I mean, most people use dolls. I would use like a sweater and put it on my body pillow, my bolster.
I mean,
Let's see.
I just imagine
Wait.
you're forgetting to like take it out, and then you just leave it on your chair, and then you go to sleep, and then when you wake up, you're just scared. Yeah. What were you about to say there?
No.
Okay. I was just going to ask, like, what made you want to take or do you want to study medicine?
Okay, I mean that's kind of a long story. I mean, so fun fact. I mean, probably every one of my friends like noticed about me. I actually didn't want to take medical school in the beginning, but like I was kind of forced into it, you know. So I mean, it's like it's kind of a 50-50. Like I was forced into it, but at the same time, it was my choice too. Like in the end, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I see.
I mean, like, is it all right if I just tell the story?
Wait, so with like medical school, do you have a specific specialty that you're going to? Or is it just like in general?
All right, so
Does that make sense? I don't know
All
how
right,
medical
so,
school works. I'm so sorry.
yeah. So like med school. So this is how med school actually works in Indo. So you take 4 years. Yeah, I mean in UPH it's okay. It's revealing where my uni is. But like, so you take 4 years. You take 4 years of med school, right? So that's called pre-clinic. So like that's where you learn like the theory, and that's around 3.5 to 4 years depending on the university. After that, you do COAS. COAS is actually short for co-assistant. So basically, I mean, I'm just gonna be straight. Basically, you become the doctor's manservant, I guess.
Assistant.
Assistant.
Yeah. So like you follow the doctor around everywhere, and you learn, and
Yeah.
that's gonna take about around 1.5 years. So yeah. So that's called the clinical stage. So you're gonna be working in the hospital, and then but like you're still a university student technically, and then after you graduate COAS, no, after you finish COAS, there are exams. So there's like a final clinical exam, like a clinical skill exam, and then there's like a national exam for doctors, kind of sort of thing. So like for those that are in Indonesia, so it's like a UN for doctors.
That's like a long process.
I know.
I'm not done.
Okay, proceed.
Okay, so like after the national exam, so you're technically a doctor already. So like you already have the title in front of your name, and but you're not allowed to practice yet. So after you have the doctor in your name, you take the Hippocratic oath, you take an oath, and then you're not allowed to practice. You're only allowed to practice after a year of internship. After that 1 year of internship, then I mean that internship year you get paid, like, but it's like minimum wage, After that 1 year of internship, then you're allowed to practice, Then you're a fully fledged doctor, but that's only a GP, That's only GP. If you want to take a specialty, that's like I mean depends on the specialty. If you want to be a surgeon, like in Grays, that's like around 5 years. If you want to be like the shortest, I think
5 years.
the shortest is about, I think it's like those like lab specialties, your job is only to look under the microscope and stuff like that. Those are
Yeah.
about I think 3 years or so. You know, about that much.
That's the shortest.
Oh my
If I'm not
God.
mistaken, if I'm not mistaken.
Wait, so what? Like, what's in total? 8 years?
So like until
So, like-
GP, it's about 6. Wait, am I right?
6.
2.5, 1.5, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. So, GP is 6. It, so, but like if you want to take a specialty, like it's not really that simple. Like you just apply and then like you're in instantly. You know, like they look at your resume. You know, and you have to. Most people have to do like how do I explain it in English? Yet you kind of have to have experience like in rural areas, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Right, but like I think
That-
I mean money. I mean, let's be real. Like money talks, so.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's very true, especially here in Indo.
Right.
So, but I think that's like it's better than in America. I think Jo knows since she watches Grey's. America is actually the process is actually longer.
Mm. Yeah, I can imagine. Actually, no, I can't imagine going to school for that long. I've been complaining
long
about
time.
me not being able to graduate this year after like 3 years of uni, and then all the med students just like going all the way for like years. Oh my gosh! Wow.
Damn.
Honestly,
Wait, so-
I used to be like so freaked out about it. Like, oh my god, like there's literally like no end, and I mean no light at the end of the tunnel. It's like all so bleak and dark. But like I think over the years I learned the trick is like not to think about it. Like you live in the now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the more you think about it, the more you're gonna worry.
That's a really good point. I think that's my
Mhm.
motto for this pandemic.
Yeah.
Just like
Be present.
living life day by day. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Jared, do you know what specialty you want to take?
Um. So like, I mean, I'm still 50-50 on like whether I actually want to take a specialty or not, because I mean, like you guys said, like that extra, you just graduated and then you have to go through another, like four or so years of school, and then you can't work. I mean, I don't really know the specifics, but I don't think you get paid.
Yeah, I'm confused about that. So how are you earning money if you're not getting paid? But like you have to.
That's why, like,
Doesn't make any sense.
that's why it's such a it's an investment, like
Yeah.
that's why it's such a burden for for the parents.
Exactly. Well, I mean,
But I when Jeremy mentioned surgeon, you know what I thought? It's Doctor Strange, because I told Joe before I just watched Doctor Strange, and I was like, so fun, and like
Oh.
it really takes like you need to be super dedicated to be good. At just what you're doing, whatever that you're doing, including doctors as well, and I think it's just like it's such like a profession that's super needed in the world, but it takes a long time to get there. So I really appreciate those who are listening and who are just studying in the field and out there doing the work for
yeah.
yeah.
No, like I just wanted to say that the what do you call it, the like the part, like the beginning part, the introduction part of the movie, like before he actually became Doctor Strange, his life as a doctor, as a surgeon, like that was really like wow, that was actually very inspiring. And so like I have like multiple hobbies, So, I mean, if you heard the phrase, a man needs his hobbies, and I think that's very true because I need things to like keep me occupied. And one of the things, so I sometimes like every month, not month, every few months or like every year, like I would have like this new obsession, like, and I have like sort of this obsession with watches, with and there was a scene, if you guys remember, there was a scene in Doctor Strange where he was in his apartment and he opened his dresser and there was this all these
Yeah.
like, spinning watches. That was such a like wow, oh my god, that's so cool. That was so cool. I love that scene.
I love Doctor Strange.
love
I
Doctor
just
Strange.
love the Marvel Cinematic Universe in general. Wait, Darren, if you like the first scene of Doctor Strange, then I think you'll like Grey's Anatomy.
Really?
This is just me trying to get you to watch Grey's Anatomy.
Lure me into- But I think it's really interesting. So I
Yeah.
don't know. I might give it a try.
That
We'll
line
see.
of work is honestly so interesting and very intriguing. Like after I watched Grey's Anatomy, I'm like rethinking my life. I'm like, wait, this looks fun. Maybe I should have been a surgeon. But then
That's
at the
what I'm
same
thinking.
but then at the
As
same
someone-
time I couldn't.
Like as someone who's like actually in the medical, I mean not yet I guess, but like in the process of being in the medical field, it's not as fun as it looks.
Yeah. Wait, but are you considering being a surgeon?
A surgeon, no, because I don't think. Okay, one, I don't want to, because
Cut
surgeons,
people open.
surgeons that's the most, the longest amount of time to be educated. Like what's the right word to, to go to school for? That's like the longest specialty.
Yeah.
Like surgeons in general,
Uh-huh,
like
yeah.
general surgeons, cardiothoracic surgeons, like anything that your job is to cut into people. That's the longest education. But and second of all, like I'm kind of I don't know. I kind of have like a. It's not something major, but I kind of have a tremor, so kind of scared of having to cut open
Yeah, that's
someone.
not gonna be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but that's really good to know that it takes that long to be a surgeon, because like if I were to trust someone to cut open me, I would want
True.
someone to have studied this for a long time.
Yeah. Like an experienced one.
Yeah. But Jared, the doctors in Grey's Anatomy are so young. How are they a surgeon already? Like the interns are cutting people open. Like what in the
Okay,
world?
So wait. Let me calculate the what do you call it? The age. So like in America, so in America, the process of becoming a doctor is like 4 years of college. So say you graduate high school at 18, it's like 4 years of college. That's so 22, and then another 4 years of med school. That's 26. After 8 years. Then so what? Yeah, 26, right? So after 8 years, then you enter first year of internship, right?
34.
So first year of internship, and then in Grace it's like 1 year of internship and 3 years of being a resident, right?
Yeah.
In Grace.
Wow.
So like 12 until you become, what is it called?
Attending.
Attending, yes, right.
Well, I know the medical term.
She knows. Just
Thank you, Grey's Anatomy.
Shift
Thank you,
your
Meredith
gear.
Grey.
But to answer your question, like if I were to take a specialty, I think it would be either my top three, I guess. would be either dermatologist, um, anesthesiologist, or okay, this is kind of funny, but acupuncture.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
Jared, can you just be a chiropractor so that I can just go to you? Because I am in desperate need of a chiropractor.
I don't actually know what if that's a specialty or a subspecialty. I don't actually know the branch.
I feel like-
the branch of medicine that is.
I feel like most chiropractors do acupunctures too. I think.
No, I think chiropractors are like
Ortho.
they're ortho.
Hmm.
Makes sense.
Interesting.
Oh, I need a chiropractor. I need someone to crack my back.
Actually, I can do that for you right now.
Please.
I mean, like if we were in the same
Yeah.
in the same space.
My back. I feel like a 60-year-old woman.
You know, here's actually a trick
I feel-
I learned. If you want to know it,
Yes, please.
I actually learned this from our high school's guitar teacher.
Okay.
But it works. I don't know. Like it actually works. Like so, but you need another person to do this for you. So like you
Okay.
you
Oh,
lay
is it
you
the-
lay on your bed.
Okay. No?
Oh no. So like you lay on your bed, face down. You lay on your bed face down,
Uh-huh.
and you do the Wakanda forever. You have arms crossed. So like Wakanda forever.
Chadwick Boseman. Okay.
Or
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Yeah.
Darren have no idea. Anyway, you'll find out later.
Right. So
And then?
Okay.
So but preferably the bed has to be like somewhat firm, you know, so like it's not really that squishy or soft.
Yeah.
So like, do the Wakanda forever, you know, face down
Uh-huh.
on your bed, and then have the other person just
Push.
like just press on your back, and it. I'm not kidding you, everything cracks, you know.
I'm gonna need to
Worth
try
the
that.
try.
I am going to try that.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't. But you know when you're doing it, like if you want like good results, like don't be how do you call it? Yeah, don't be
Stiff?
in Indonesia, like jangan tanggung, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like really press it, you know, like really
Do it
really go for
wholeheartedly.
Mm-hmm.
it. Right.
I feel like I would just be scared of cracking a rib.
Like,
No, I mean that's what the bed's for, I guess.
True.
uh,
I'm gonna have to try that. That's very intriguing.
yeah.
So like, I want to ask, aside from Grace, what else do you guys watch? I mean, Darren doesn't watch Grace, but like, what do you watch?
Darren doesn't watch anything.
I don't watch things. I mean, I just watch Karate Kid and also Kung Fu Panda. So those are my jams.
You know, coincidentally, like I rewatched Kung Fu Panda 1 through 3 like in the past weeks. You know.
Jeremy loves Kung
Yes,
Fu-
but I haven't
don't-
watched the third one.
Jared, I don't know why I have a memory of you loving Kung Fu Panda for some reason.
I don't know. Like I don't think I've had like a particular affiliation
obsession.
to Kung Fu Panda. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know why. When you
But-
mentioned Kung Fu Panda, I'm like, oh, he used to like Kung Fu Panda. I don't know why. Anyway,
Yeah, it's one of those movies where it's not meant for kids. I mean, like the concept itself, it's not for kids to understood. You know, it's very much as relevant for, I guess, adults or I guess teenagers ish, because like yes, there are some parts that are like entertaining and
Mhm.
stuff, but I think the deeper meaning, I don't think the concept could be digested by kids in a deeper level. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I meant. Like on the surface, yeah, Po, this fat panda is like fighting but like underneath, it's way deeper than that, and I think that's
Yeah,
what's really
I agree.
interesting about the movie.
yeah. It's also
Inner
interesting.
peace.
It's also interesting when you watch movies as a kid and then you rewatching it now, like you just find out things, meanings behind some scenes and conversations that are just like, ooh, I cried watching the second High School Musical. I've watched it a
You
million
remember
times
that
as a
movie?
kid, and then I rewatched it as an adult, and I just cried.
Do you have that kind of moments where you, you, I guess you saw the movies from a different perspective compared to when you were little kids?
Nothing really comes to mind in particular, but I mean, yeah, but like nothing, like I don't have an example to give you, I guess.
Yeah.
But you know, one thing I noticed about when I was rewatching Kung Fu Panda, I don't know, like maybe it's just me, but like why do the villains like act whenever they fight Po, like Po, like they kind of become nerfed, you know, when they face Po.
Uh-huh.
But like when like building up to it, like when like, you know, in the first movie, when Tai Lung faced the Furious Five and Master Shifu, like he was so overpowered, you know, he seemed so overpowered.
Yeah.
And like but like when he faced Po, like he was so nerfed, you know, like I get the reason was like, you know, his what do you call it, his nerve attack was like negated because of
Skadoosh.
Poe's fat, you know. But like I don't know, like I felt like so that kind of doesn't make sense because like how, okay, if the nerve attack was like negated, but that doesn't mean like he can't hurt Po, you know.
Uh-huh.
Like it's not like, you know, the physics of it doesn't make sense because like, it's not like it's not like Poe's fat makes him invincible, you know.
But yeah, I mean, it's animated movies and physics don't always work, right? In movies.
I haven't watched Kung
But
Fu
yeah, I
Panda
totally
in a
get what you
while,
mean.
so I have
You
no
should.
recollection of Kung Fu Panda. I'm so sorry. That's a movie that I need to watch again, maybe. I just rewatched Shrek. Shrek is a
Ooh.
really good movie.
I need to rewatch
actually.
that.
Yeah, but I think
What else do you watch on
Oh,
Netflix, Joe?
first one.
Netflix. I watch more Disney Plus now, actually. Just because of the Marvel movies. During this pandemic, I've rewatched the whole cinematic universe at least 3 times.
Oh my god. How?
It's my comfort movies, I guess. 'Cause like there was a week where I wasn't feeling very great and I watched Age of Ultron and Infinity War 5 times each. I just love it so much. Those two are like my favorite movies of all time, I think. I can just rewatch it all the time.
You know, like here's actually a quirky fact about me. I can't watch, honestly, I can't watch action movies like at home.
Uh-huh.
So you should be in a cinema? Or the theater,
Yeah.
movie theater?
Why?
Yeah. I don't know.
Makes
Like,
sense.
I think I feel bored when I watch action movies at home. Even though like it's like it you know it's like counterintuitive to the whole point of an action movie, you know.
Maybe it's because of
How
the speakers.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
No, you know, so here's like a funny coincidence. I actually, so a few years back, I watched, what was it called? What was it called? Godzilla. I watched Godzilla King of Monsters, right? And I actually fell asleep. And, you know, and it's like a movie that with monsters battling, you know, giant monsters destroying the
Yeah.
city and everything. Like,
Mhm.
I fell asleep. I honestly fell asleep.
But to be fair, that movie is boring. I'm so sorry. Was that the one with Millie Bobby Brown?
I'm not good with actors. Like I don't know actors' names, so I can't answer
Oh,
that.
she's the one. She's the one in Stranger Things. Was it?
I haven't
The
watched
curly
any
hair
Stranger
one?
Things.
Stranger Things is worth the watch.
Honestly, I don't remember anything about that movie. About Godzilla King of Monsters.
Of course, you fell asleep.
I mean, I remember the last scene where like all the monsters were like bowing down to Godzilla. I only remember that.
Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, it is a pretty boring movie.
Like I watched, so like, it's a series, right? So it's the first part of the series was King Kong, Skull Island, the one with
Tom Hiddleston
Loki's actor.
Tom
What's his name?
Hiddleston.
Yeah.
and Brie Larson and Samuel L. Jackson.
See, I'm not good with actors' names.
She really knows
Tom
So
Hiddleston.
if I'm
everyone.
not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken, like that's like the first movie in the series. Then it's Godzilla, King of Monsters, and then the third one is Godzilla versus Kong, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's like the latest movie, and I watched it with our friends like Carlos and Angel and Alvin, and then I actually slept through that too. It was so weird. That's why it's such a weird coincidence. I slept through both movies.
Well,
Maybe you were just sleepy.
Yeah, no, but I get it. Those movies are not my favorite, too. I didn't watch Kong, the one with Tom Hiddleston. I only know that there's Tom Hiddleston, Brie Larson, and Samuel L. Jackson. Fun fact: all three of them are in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. That's why I was fangirling about them.
Kong was good though.
Yeah, I watched like a little bit of it because it was on HBO the other day, and my parents like put on the TV, so I was like, "Wait, that's Tom Hiddleston. I love him." So I just watched a little bit of it, but I got bored after a while. I just don't get it. Like Jurassic Park is better. Jurassic World, Jurassic Park, so much better. Yeah.
Jurassic Park, yeah.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, for some reason I can't rewatch Jurassic Park either.
I haven't actually watched Jurassic Park, like the like old movies.
Really?
Finally, Darren, you
so
know
good.
how I feel whenever you say you don't watch movies that I watch.
I love Jurassic Park.
But
Well, I need to rewatch them.
yeah, I think I need to start watching them. That and Star Wars. I've never gotten
so much
into
fun.
Star Wars.
I love Star Wars.
Star Wars, I stopped on like the third movie or the fourth
Oh,
one. I didn't continue.
I've never even watched one.
You
Yeah.
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 I don't know.
'Cause
It's really hard.
Disclaimer. Like, I mean, the recent ones are kind of bad.
I mean, they always are, right? Especially with like those type of movies where it's like very loved years ago. But I started watching the first one. Is the first one episode 4?
Yeah. So it goes 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So I started watching that, and because it's so old, I'm like, this graphics is not the best.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it is very old, but like, I don't know, it got
But for their
boring.
time, it was pretty good.
Very true. Yeah, but I really need to start. You know,
Funny thing.
our friend Anastasia has been bugging me to watch Star Wars because she loves Star Wars too. I'm just like,
Wow, really?
I will one day.
You know, I just talked to Anas like last week.
Uh-huh.
Right, like we were like in a we were like in, I don't know, I was like in this random chain call, you know. have you guys ever heard of a chain call?
Yes. That tends
is
to happen
that?
with like people in our friend group.
What is a
And
chain
like
call?
that, yeah, I was first introduced to it last week.
Uh-huh. Wait, Darren doesn't know what a chain
So-
call is. Can you explain what a chain call is?
So like someone starts a call, and then I mean they talk with someone, and then that other person leaves, and then someone else comes in, and then another person comes in, and then
It's like taking turns.
so like switching switching members, switching,
I see.
what do you call it, like
Uh-huh.
people.
Yeah.
Calls tend to happen
So
with
it's
our
like
friend
never
group.
all.
Yeah,
So
it's
is it
hard.
like never all like 10 people? It's always like 2 and then one leaves and another joins and then is it something like that?
I guess so. But I don't think it's just like it doesn't necessarily have to be just 2 people, I think.
Oh, okay.
Just like people
But it's never
come-
like the full group.
Yeah. It's hard getting
I
like
see.
the full group in a call.
Impossible.
Yeah. I still have so much things to say about movies. Jer, I never knew you liked movies this much. And we've known each other for
Yeah,
like
I do,
what
because-
years?
Since elementary.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I mean, we have like mutual friends, but like me and Joe we don't really talk much. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
But like I always like support like whatever she does. Like
I
all
know, and I
all the
really
production she
appreciate
does.
it. He's always
Wait,
there for
I think
every
we didn't
production.
mention this. But for the listeners, Jeremy and Joe are actually their high school colleagues
Yes.
or like classmates.
We've known
Classmates,
each other.
schoolmates.
We've known each other since like elementary. We've been
Yeah.
classmates before.
Elementary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's so okay.
It's been a long time, dear. It's been too long. I'm joking.
Yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
it's good to like talk to you again. I feel like we haven't talked to each other in like 3 years since high school. High school was 3 years ago.
Still,
What in the world?
the last time the last time we talked was probably Liberty, right?
But like properly talk. You know what I mean?
Yeah, probably.
I feel like Liberty.
Wait, were
was
you
such a
part of
blur.
Liberty?
No, I just watched.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Please be in our
Cheating
next
for
production, Jer.
No, I
yes,
didn't.
please. I would love to see.
You were the
Jeremy
baker
performs.
from Into the Woods. What do you mean?
But I can't sing. I'm not a good singer.
I can write you.
Or dance. I can't
I
dance.
can
either.
write you a role that does not require you to sing.
Yes.
We'll make it work.
No. I'm sorry. I'm flattered, but I have to decline. I'd rather be in the audience, not stressing it out.
Well,
Memorizing lines, learning
Yeah.
harmonies. Our daily food.
no, but we need people in the audience.
I mean,
Yeah, true.
especially like I guess like my medical career, I guess it's about to get serious.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna enter the hospital next year, so free time is gonna
Exciting.
Fun.
be scarce to come by.
I'm gonna come by
The hospital life.
and be a patient. Hopefully not for something serious.
I mean that's like something we hope you not do.
But it's bound to happen.
She's just gonna act as a patient.
It's gonna be
That's
like,
what
yeah.
we do. We act.
That's my acting exercise. Be a patient.
I almost became an actor. Once upon a time.
Yeah, you're a good actor.
Maybe he still is.
Maybe you can change career paths.
It's not too late.
I mean,
We're just
you can take up like medical roles, like a Grey's Anatomy. That's still in the
my God.
medical
Doctor Strange.
world. Yeah, a lot of opportunities, Jer.
A lot of opportunities. Yes. Yeah.
Well, anyway, I feel like if
You
we
just have to see where life takes you, I guess.
yes,
Totally.
true.
Yeah.
I feel like we can go on for
So, yeah.
hours.
Yeah. See, we can do the 8 hours podcast.
Oh gosh. Jeremy's gonna be the
can't
only one
imagine doing
listening.
that. on 3.
I told Joe in DM like I mean I think I can probably provide you with 5 episodes on my own, you know.
Yeah.
Just back to back.
Oh my gosh, Jared, maybe you should make
Oh my
make a podcast.
Yeah.
I talked about it with Angel, you know.
Yeah.
with Angel and Hans.
Uh-huh. And
But like I don't know, they weren't really interested.
aw. Podcasting is fun.
I found you guys' podcast and I started listening to it too, you know.
It's
Yeah.
good to know that there are actually people who listen to our podcast. Because like
I thought we were just talking
yeah.
to no one, virtually no one.
But like at the same time we're not gonna stop because this is our therapy.
You know, it's a way to cope with the situation.
Yeah.
Do you think like outside of your friends, like you guys' friends, like do you think like other random people watch
I have no idea.
or I mean listen?
Because, like, we have no way of knowing, too. But,
But
I
I do feel like maybe there's one.
yeah, our listener, I think there's one from Singapore and one from the US. So if you're listening and you're from Singapore and the US, hello, we see you. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
But the
Yes,
others,
keep
I
on
have no
listening.
idea.
Because I don't know how Spotify works yet. Like, is there like a like YouTube? You can see views, right? So like, how does it work in Spotify?
You go to another website where it's the website that I upload all of the podcasts to.
Okay.
I can.
Third party.
Yeah.
It's
I don't
really
think like I
interesting.
would like to start a podcast, but I don't think my life is like that dynamic enough, you know.
You'll
See,
find
we're not
something.
even talking about our lives. I mean, like, you just gotta find, you know, what you like, and like even like find audiences that you can just like dig
Yeah.
deep into their lives.
It's actually really fun.
That's what we do.
That's why we call ourselves
Talk about
unscripted,
other people, but
because
Yeah.
like we don't know what to talk about.
we never script our podcast. So, yeah. So
Well-
that's about it.
Thank you, Jer, for wanting to be in our podcast. We feel very honored that you listen to our podcast.
Yeah, no problem.
Definitely made my day when you said that you listen to our podcast. It's nice to be heard.
And, yeah, it's nice to be heard. It's nice to be appreciated and heard.
Yeah.
um,
So, Jared,
But
do you
yeah,
have
any
anything
last
to promote? Maybe, if you
Mhm.
wanna plug your Instagram or what you're working on.
mhm. Or,
No, I mean, okay, just Instagram, I guess. So, my Instagram is at Jeremy Evans, and with 4 S's.
Evans.
Evans.
Okay.
Right. You know, that's actually a story in itself. Like,
Oh my gosh. You know when Darren found out about you, he was like, "Is he related to Chris Evans?"
I legitimately like Chris Evans' brother. But
Oh,
because
Chris Evans.
it's really rare to have
someone
like your
actually
last
did that
name,
for my
but you.
birthday, you know.
Really?
I bet.
Like, so my one of my friends actually like made a. Do you guys know what Padlet is?
No, I don't think so.
What is no?
So, so it's like I don't know what do you call it? Yeah, a board. You know, sort of a digital
Oh,
board,
maquette.
I
Yes,
guess.
yes, yes, yes.
Ah, right. Yeah, yeah.
Like
Like a cardboard
like a
cut
digital
out.
board.
Yeah.
Right. So like you can post like notes and then like messages. You know, mostly messages. You know.
Yeah.
Like you can post messages like and like you can give it to people, you know, so like it's like I don't really know how to explain it in English, right? So like
Yeah.
you just write you can let other people write messages for you.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's like a digital clipboard sort of thing. And like one of my on my last birthday, like one of my friends actually like arranged it for me. So like she went around and asked like my friends, like my other friends, to write birthday messages for me, and then, but like not all of them like left names. So like I don't know like some of them like who they're from. You know, like, I don't know where they're from, and like there was one message where he or she edited my face, my head, to like Chris Evans's body.
Of course they did. Oh
And
my
I don't
god.
know. I don't know. I mean, till this day, I don't know who that's from. So like, I'm really curious.
That's
who did that.
amazing. Oh, Chris Evans is a beautiful man.
Mhm.
Well, anyway, okay. Darren, do you want to close
Perfect.
this episode?
Yeah, so thank you so much. Thank you so much, Jeremy, for being here with us. And for you listeners who maybe want to be a guest, or if you have any topics that you want to suggest us doing, feel free to go to our Instagram, unscripted.pod, and just DM us right away. So, and hopefully this episode will come out on Friday, 9 p.m. as usual. And
Hopefully.
if you want to see what we look like, if you haven't seen our videos, or what Jeremy looks like and other guests look like, go check out our YouTube, because we upload also our videos over there. So yeah, I think that's it from me. Do you guys have anything else to say?
Yes. No. I
No,
think
yes,
that's
okay.
all. Jeremy, anything else to add?
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me. I guess looking forward to another. If the opportunity comes for me
Yeah.
to be in another episode, looking forward to that.
Yes, please. We
Yeah.
will for sure invite you back one day.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we still do podcasting.
Yes. All right then.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you, everyone.
Good.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
See you in the next episode.
Yeah.